Lewis Hamilton was a full second and a half off Charles Leclerc's pace in this week's Pirelli test. It has been revealed, although the tyre manufacturer has since played it down, claiming the times are not representative. Well, before we go any further, please remember to subscribe if you want to stay up to date in the world of F1, and if you can find it in your heart, please leave us a like as well. We really do appreciate it. On Tuesday and Wednesday, Hamilton and Leclerc took part in Pirelli's testing session of the 2026 compounds alongside McLaren at the Circuit de Catalunya, home of the Spanish Grand Prix. On Wednesday, both Ferrari drivers did 74 laps each in the SF24, last year's Ferrari, but while Leclerc posted a 1:14.9, Hamilton only mustered a 1:16.7 in his session, 1.8 seconds off his new teammate's pace. Oscar Piastri was also present, testing in the championship-winning MCL 38 and lapped at a pace sandwiched between the Ferraris. Pirelli's motorsport director Mario Isola, however, says that these times do not hold any significance. Quote, "The lap times have no real significance given the different work programs carried out. It was a very useful session, particularly when it came to providing a comparison between the various different constructions for next season, as well as experimenting with some compounds from the harder end of the range." Red Bull Racing team principal Christian Horner believes Honda will be ready to fire on all cylinders in 2026, when the Japanese manufacturer will essentially form a works team with Aston Martin. Honda stopped being an official engine supplier in F1 at the end of 2021. While Honda stopped being an official engine supplier, they did continue to closely work together with Red Bull, producing power units and providing technical expertise. Red Bull announced in 2023 it would start making its own engines come 2026, making them a full works team with the help of Ford. Honda seemed to bow out of the sport, but struck a deal with Aston Martin, becoming the British team's exclusive engine supplier starting next year. Honda executive Koji Watanabe recently stated there is a bumpy road ahead for Honda as they had stopped development on the 2026 engines, but Horner knows the Japanese manufacturer will come out on top eventually. Quote, "It is a big challenge. Honda disbanded their project and then restarted it again. They may well have lost a little bit of time through that, but they are a very capable company and they've got great strength. I'm sure they'll have a competitive power unit come 2026. Ferrari have announced former F1 drivers Zhou Guanyu and Antonio Giovinazzi to be the team's reserve drivers in 2025. Zhou was a former Ferrari Academy driver and will return to his old employer after losing his full-time seat at Sauber. Giovinazzi has been a Ferrari reserve for a very long time, but has never actually had to replace a suspended or injured driver, like Ollie Bearman did at last year's Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. The Italian did drive all of his F1 career, which lasted for 3 seasons, with the Ferrari power unit at Alfa Romeo, where he was active between 2019 and 2021. As for Zhou, the Chinese driver looked to be on his way out of F1 from the moment Nico Hülkenberg was announced at the start of 2024. Like Giovinazzi, he will have to make do with 3 years as an F1 driver and will have to hope to make a substitute appearance at Ferrari. It is not known which of the 2 drivers will be on standby at what Grand Prix. Well, that's it for today's news video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow us in all the usual places, and I'll catch you in the very next video.